Hi everyone.
Hello everyone.
Welcome to the Book Brewed Abroad. This is a new channel we're starting.
So we are taking our lives in a whole new direction. I've mentioned a few times on the Book Brood that I work from home. I work remotely, and we got to talking the other day, or the
Literally the
it was
other day. It was about 4 days ago.
Yeah, about how we've always talked about how we could live anywhere, but we've always kind of limited our thinking to the United States, and we don't know why. Uh, and so, what we are going to do,
especially because we've also talked about the fact that, hey, we should just leave the country because the country is insane.
yes,
But we talked about that more in a joking sort of way.
right, and then Amy brought up that she was researching that as well, and kind of.
I think a lot of Americans are looking into it, but I don't think a lot of people have the ability.
Yeah. We decided we are going to sell just about everything we own, buy some nice bags,
Backpacks?
and some computers and tablets, and head out into the world and just Airbnb around where we feel like for however long we feel. So for however long we can, I guess.
Yeah, we've done a lot of research over the last few days, and we feel very confident that the cost of living is less than the cost of living here in our current lifestyle, and we feel completely confident that we can travel the world on the same amount of money, basically. I mean, it's insane to think about because it feels like we're such a slave to the 9 to 5 daily grind here.
Yeah.
But, like, we have the ability to not or to stop. Yeah, we're very fortunate to have this opportunity, and we don't want to squander it.
It's not going to all be exciting and fun. We know there's going to be low points, hard points. But yeah, we're excited. Everyone's excited.
So excited that we are trying to figure out labels for our garage sale at 1 o'clock in the morning. Like crazy people.
All right,
Anyways.
everyone. We hope that you stick with us.
Yep.
Please subscribe to the channel. Give us some comments. Stay in communication with us. We're going to probably be a lot more communicative on this channel.
Absolutely.
Especially once we get going. Because it's not going to be much else for us to do besides work and see sights and...
Yeah, our reading channel is probably going to go dormant because I don't foresee reading being a big part of our life for a while.
Yeah.
We're going to be too busy actually forced outside to interact with the world.
But if we do by chance read a book, I'm sure we'll talk about it.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Hello, everyone.
So we just had our first garage sale. And it was a lot of work. It was a little last minute. So we had a less of a turnout than we were hoping
We would
for.
hope. It wasn't a disaster, at least, that I thought it was going to be last night, but
Yeah.
still,
We made a little bit of money.
we did.
And we got rid of a little bit of stuff, but we're gonna do it again tomorrow and hopefully do at least the same amount. But
I would hope,
I don't know.
but who knows?
We'll see.
We'll see.
But it feels like the first real tangible step, like the real... It feels real. We had people, like, walking through our house, just looking at all of our furniture and stuff, and just watching all of our possessions just go away. And,
Did you have any difficult moments?
there was one moment when Piper wanted to sell this stuffed animal that was my stuffed animal when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
And then she used it, And I know she's sentimentally attached to it, but she's just in the spirit of just, like, everything goes.
Yeah.
It did not sell, so I'm kind of a little bit relieved, even though it doesn't make any sense because we're not taking it with us. And why store it?
Yeah.
Like, it's just one of those ridiculous things.
Right. Are you going to be rushing back to give Charlie Bear a hug?
Right.
Once we get back.
Yeah. Once it's gone, I'm gonna forget about it, and like in a good way, like, you know. I don't know. I started going through my clothes tonight, trying to figure out, kind of pare it down a little bit, but I realized, you know, we got like 4 hours of sleep last night, and we had a crazy busy day. I got sunburnt like crap. You got sunburnt too, didn't you?
My nose always does.
And so we need to get up bright and early again tomorrow, so we're gonna go to sleep.
Early. Very early.
So early. It's only like, I don't know, 7:30 at night, which is so weird.
Well, I think it's actually probably closer to 9,
Okay, well, whatever. I fell asleep during story time, so...
And she's usually the night owl, so that says a lot there.
I'm tired.
Hi everyone. Today is the end of our day 2 of garage sale, which completely fell on its face. We made like $23 or something. Took 2 pickup loads, full pickup loads to Goodwill, and we're still drowning in stuff.
Huge amount of stuff. But that did feel good getting that rid. Well, and then also we took some stuff over to Aaron's sister and brother-in-law's house.
Yes.
And that felt good too, just getting some of the stuff out of here. But yeah, we still have so much. Well, and I sorted through the kids' clothes. The kids had like 4 giant garbage bags full of clothes that we're just giving to our niece. So that feels really good.
I don't know. I'm like getting burnout a bit. Not on like the idea, but just it's unbelievable how much stuff is in this house. It's like frustrating.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's going to be a process getting rid of it all, and we kind of set ourselves up for like a weird deadline of like a week and a half to get all of our stuff out of here, which is a little overwhelming because we've already got rid of a lot of things. We had the people show up today and get rid of all of the kids' play stuff in the back, which was nice.
Yeah, tomorrow's Monday, so we've got a couple appointments. Get a fresh eye appointment, so we have fresh prescriptions before we leave. Talking to the bank about refinancing the house, all sorts of stuff. So,
Yep.
And then a lawyer on Tuesday, so I guess we'll probably check in with everyone then.
We figured out our insurance situation today.
Did, for the most part. It's going to take some discussion with my employer about what's going to be covered and what we're going to be paying out of pocket. Not quite sure if we're still going to need U.S. insurance. So we're not quite sure if we need to keep United States insurance or not. We discovered we can purchase most of the prescriptions, actually all of the prescriptions we use online. So that's, we've got it mostly figured out, or we made good progress.
Yeah. So that was a huge step. And I feel like every step of the way in our journey has just been a little bit of stress and a little bit of freak out, and then everything falls into place. And it's actually really surprising how easy this process is going. I mean, it does take a little work. It does involve a little stress, but not nearly as much as I was expecting. I hear some people spend like a year just getting their ducks in a row and getting ready to do this journey, and we're hoping to do it in just a couple of months, and things are working out for us so far. So
we'll hopefully they still work out, but we'll keep everyone updated as we go.
Okay, so this is late on a very emotionally taxing day. We hit our first speed bump on this whole process.
And it was a big one.
A very big one.
Yeah, so the structure of my work is very small. It's mostly me and one other person, and then there's the founder who's been mostly silent for a long time and has been pretty good with us, the other two of us, doing, getting our stuff done however we need to. But he decided to chime in and pretty much put a hard no for right now on me relocating anywhere temporarily. So that's rough. It's been a rough day.
So it doesn't mean that we aren't still doing this, going to go travel the world. It just means that we aren't going as soon as we thought we were.
Yeah. Apparently we're going to be waiting at least a year, probably, like all the other
Yeah.
bloggers said. But I guess we'll get to capture that year and go through all the adventures of figuring out the logistics of how to set off in general. So.
Yeah, there's a lot to do, and honestly, we'll be better prepared after a year. We were rushing things pretty hard because we were just so excited, and we thought it was going to work out so easily.
It did seem feasible.
It did, and
while there.
so we're just emotionally exhausted, and we were just going to bed, and I realized we hadn't recorded anything today. It's been real today.
It has,
Yeah.
Big reality check. I keep trying to tell myself that this is a big first world problem, and but there's a lot bigger things to be upset about than this. Just trying to keep things into perspective.
Today was more just about trying to deal with our emotions and less trying to be logical and do the logistics of things. Tomorrow we will start planning. Today it's just been a lot of crying and trying to comfort each other.
Trying to recenter.
That was one of the hardest things, was having to tell the kids after getting their hopes up.
So we'll just have to hope everyone rolls with the punches as best as possible. And we'll just take it one step at a time from here.
All right, so we haven't made a video in about a week because we're all kind of a mess and everything was up in the air and we didn't know what we were doing. But we think that we've kind of got things sort of figured out. So today we are taking some of our books to a secondhand shop to sell them. And then we are going to a play later because we bought tickets weeks ago. And the kids are being goobers in the back. And then tomorrow we are going to get back to trying to get the house emptied because it's a mess and we've just been stewing in the mess all week and it's been really rough for all of us. What'd you girls think of the play?
I really liked it.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part was when I saw how Elsa was gonna do the ice castle play. My favorite part was the bubbles.
The bubbles.
Oh yeah,